sizes and widths to fit your feet properly. Start your summer off right with the May Sandal Sale at Brown's Shoe Fit, just south of 66th and Q in Lincoln.
Support Matt Talbot Kitchen and Outreach on Give to Lincoln Day. Your gift will be received by a portion of Lincoln Community Foundation's matching fund. Homelessness is a complex problem facing our community. By working together, we can find solutions. Your donation for Give to Lincoln Day moves us closer to ensuring that everyone in Lincoln has a safe place to sleep at night. Because of your generosity, hope lives here. Give anytime through May 29th at givetolincoln.com.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we strive to provide you with the right coverages for all your insurance needs by taking the time to meet with you and review what coverages best fit your needs. So whether you're in the market for home, auto, farm, business, life, or a combination of any of these coverages, we can help with making sure you, your family, or your business have the right coverage based on your individual needs. If you would like to review your insurance needs, please contact Ben Spurt with Farm Bureau Financial Services at 402-217-9945 or through email at ben.spurt@fbfs.com.
Psst. You know what's better than waking up early to go to the airport? Sleeping in. Lucky for you, the lines at the Lincoln Airport are so short and our service is so fast. You won't need to sacrifice precious beauty sleep to get here hours before your flight. So, go ahead, sleep in. You deserve it, and choose the airport that helps you relax. LNK, make flying easy.
Coming at you live from the heart of Lincoln, America. This is What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Here is your host, Chancellor Brewington, powered by the Teammates Mentoring Program.
All right, welcome in. What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington, Harrison Arns on the ones and twos. As always, you guys are welcome to join in. 402-464-5685. We got Chancellor, like I said, on the Island VIP line where they understand the importance of exceptional service with a local heart. You guys can also put a face to the voice on any of the streams, Facebook, YouTube, X, Owl, Channel 961. Just wrapped up with at least today's slate of state high school baseball. But Chancellor Brewington, how's it going on a Tuesday night?
It's going great, man. I'm blessed. I got to see a little bit more of the OKC Minnesota game, so not too bad.
Yeah, I have it pulled up over here, and I could have sworn it was Minnesota was leading it, not by a lot, but I looked up now, and it's 76-65. Give me the rundown, as we only got the two segments here, a little bit short in time, but we'll shorten up the breaks to make up for it as well. What have you been seeing in this game for the Nuggets, or not the Nuggets, but the Thunder to be up right now by 11?
Yeah, it's been a back and forth. Yeah, you're right. It was like 60, 61, 62. Like they were tied at that point. But Julius Randle's been playing well. He's hot from three right now. Ant's playing, decent ball. But really, like Shea Gill has turned it up a notch, and Jalen Williams hit some big shots. OKC's been shooting like pretty well from the three when they shoot it. It's just I think how many threes Minnesota has, they've shot like 41 threes out of their 61 shots. They've only hit 31%, but I feel like they're doing a good job getting shots. Now I think it's time to close and play some defense, to be honest.
Yeah, that's I'm trying to see, pulling up the box score right now so I can actually check what these shooting percentages are. All right, excellent. Box score right here for me. So right now the Timberwolves are shooting not great. 31% from the floor. 34% from the floor and 32% from three. And then the Thunder are just shooting it much better. 46% from the floor and 42% from three.
Yeah, it seems like, I mean,
they're also not
Minnesota,
taking very many threes, though. They've only taken 12 threes, the Thunder. And
yeah,
to your
Minnesota
point,
is getting shots.
Yeah, Minnesota's taken 41 threes.
It's insane.
I don't understand that, because I would say the best, matchup-wise, Timberwolves win near the rim. So I'm a little bit surprised by the amount of threes they're taking.
Yeah, I mean, you're lucky that Randall hit his 5, because if he didn't hit those, then you're looking at a rough ball game right now. But I mean, you're heading into the fourth, and I think I want to say it's Minnesota. I want to say it's OKC that when they're leading in the third quarter, they have like super high percentage of them closing out ball games going into the fourth.
Yeah, well, I think it's just there's such a good free throw shooting team too, right? So if like you run into situations where you got to foul OKC to extend the game, like odds are it's not going to work in your favor. Like they're just too good 1 through 5, or they can find 5 guys out there that are just really elite free throw shooters. And it's always, a really great situation when your best player is your best free throw shooter. Like, cause you do see that sometimes with a guy like, man, I'm not even trying to pick on you on this, but like a guy like LeBron James, you want a guy like Kyrie Irving with him when he was with the Cavs. So if there is that final play and they want to foul, they don't feel great about just you put him in a really tough situation. It's like you really want to avoid letting my best player have it, because if you do, you're not going to want him at the free throws. Where if you are a guy like LeBron James, they might let you have the ball so they can foul at you and just put you at the free throw line. So, yeah, I guess that's another thing to point out is Timberwolves are also 64% from the free throw line, which is not great, especially when you're in the pros. 11 for 17. Not terribly surprised by it. I did pick the Timberwolves to win game 1, maybe riding off a little bit of momentum, but it looks like the Thunder have taken the momentum after closing out the Nuggets. Was this who you predicted to likely close out game 1 here?
Yeah, I was going Thunder, but I still think it's going to go to 7. I think T-Wolves might steal this one because I just see I'm waiting for the emergence of Anthony Edwards. I sent you a clip of Doc Rivers' son, Austin Rivers. He was talking about.
He was yipping. I agreed with him though. Yeah. It was good.
Yeah, it was a good little take, man. He was talking about the competitive nature of these two and that Ant has something to prove. And, he should feel disrespected that, Shea is considered the best guard and, this, and this. So, usually we've seen it in many playoff series, like usually around like game 2 and game 3 and game 4, like things get super chippy, especially if it goes like 1-1 or 2-1 or, 2-2. So, I expect like to see some heated moments, kind of like he was talking about in that clip. And if you're wanting to see that clip, you can go to whatever Austin Rivers podcast is or talk thing. He did a pretty good job breaking down what he thought about the series. But like you said, like I agree with him too. Like there's going to be some moments, and I want to see it because I've been waiting to see Anthony Edwards come out and just like emerge and just like this be the moment where we look back on his career and it's like it's this moment, like there's like, oh my gosh, like this is when he became the star. Well, he already is a star, but this is when he became like this precursor of like this face of the league, right? And I think I wanted to see it Lakers, and I think everyone was like, yeah, it's going to go to like game 7 and him and LeBron, and it just didn't end up happening like that, or him and Luka. And then obviously with Steph last series, you didn't get to see it. So I think this is a series where we get to see Anthony Edwards shine like at this like full capacity or not, right? And we wait till next year.
Well, he has the runway at least in front of him if he wants to take it, and he is having a nice little game right now. 18 points. Okay shooting, 5 of 12, 3 for 7 from the 3-point line. I will say though, what the Timberwolves need and what they're gonna need, the same thing the Thunder keep mixing all these teams up in the West. Same thing the Nuggets needed to beat the Thunder, but they couldn't. They just needed an extra guy, extra role player, not a superstar, but somebody to step up. The Timberwolves, for whatever reason, it's always been Naz Reid, and he's been phenomenal. But today he's 0 for 7 in 21 minutes of play, 0 for 5 from the 3-point line as well. 1 block, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 turnovers. So just a really bad day from him overall. But Naz Reid has had a lot of games where he just becomes a big-time clutch shooter for the Timberwolves. Looking at the Thunder and the Timberwolves, give me the unknown hero for each team, that if they're going to win this series, that this is a guy maybe keep your eyes on.
Yeah, I think you kind of hit on the head with Naz Reid. I might even go DiVincenzo with Minnesota. And the reason I'll go him is because when Ant needs a rest and Shea's in the game, I'm sure you're probably going to stick DiVincenzo on him. Or you do have Mike Conley and stuff like that, but I think DiVincenzo is like that pest defensively, but also he's hit a lot of big threes for Minnesota in the clutch. I think he's like 3 from 10 right now from 3. So, probably not the best game for like a sample size, but and then I would say for OKC, this dude's an all-star. I don't know if he's like this, whatever. I mean, I'm not going to go Caruso. I'll probably go Jalen Williams, man. I think if he has a good series, I think OKC wins. I think Shea's just going to explode some games, but I think you need a consistent guy to get 20 or to get 22. And, Chet's struggling a little bit, he's having some growing pains as well. So, but I think Jalen Williams has proven that he's taken that step. So, I would say those two. What about you?
Pretty close to the same page. Naz Reid's always been that guy for really since he got with the Timberwolves. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, he's just had one of the more interesting careers. He was on the Pelicans for a while, and I thought he had the chance. I think he was drafted by the Pelicans even. He had the chance to be like really good, I thought. And his career really flamed out. And he's got 22 minutes today, 1 for 9. So probably not him. For the Timberwolves, it's Naz Reid, Joe Ingles, even if they want to throw him in there. I just defensively, I think he's too weak at that point. Is probably why he's not out there. For the Thunder, though, you really just need to maintain. You don't need anybody to do anything extra. But, if I were to consider it coming from somewhere else, maybe it's like a Hartenstein game. I know he's technically one of their starters, but you'll have some games where he's got that really soft touch teardrop that he loves, and he can pop off for like 15, 20, 25 points a game with some free throws on top of it every now and then. Otherwise, Alex Caruso, you could say it if you want to say defensively. Aaron Wiggins, I just don't know what it is about Wiggins' game anymore. He really struggles to be effective for large stretches of time. Yeah, give me Isaiah Hartenstein. Give me the big fella.
The big fella. I love it. I think one that I slept on with Minnesota is Jaden McDaniels. I didn't realize how much of a scorer he is and a pest defensively. So I think I think he'll have some big moments in this series. And of course, I honestly think, man, if Julius Randle shoots the 3 ball well and plays, I don't know,
superstar level, he's got to play like a star. He's getting paid like one.
Yeah, and he's playing good right now. But if he plays at that clip, I think Minnesota will have some healthy nights with him.
Well said. And with that being said, Chancellor Brewington, what do you want to talk about on the next segment here?
Man, I want to switch it up, man. Did you hear? I want to get your take, man. NFL players playing in the Olympic gold flag football thing in 2028. I want to see your take on that.
I did read about that, so we'll talk about that next. Don't go anywhere. What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington? He's on the Allo VIP line. Harrison Arns back at the Ticket Studio. We'll talk to you on the other side.
93.7 The Ticket is your home for every Kansas City Royals baseball game. Bobby Witt Jr., Salvador Perez, Vinny Pasquantino, and the rest of the Royals attempt to make the postseason for the second season in a row. And you can hear all the action on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Your home for Kansas City Royals baseball.
Nebco is hiring CDL drivers for ready-mixed concrete in Lincoln. With 3 plants across the city, there are plenty of opportunities to start or grow your driving career. They offer great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they cover the cost of CDL training. Apply today and receive a $2,500 hiring bonus. Since 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today with ready-mixed concrete. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's nebcoinc.com.
On the Block with Eric Strickland, Jay Foreman, and Austin Orman.
The goal for those coming on the road, let's go get that first. And then here's what'll happen. There'll be you'll kind of be lackadaisical. Instead of keeping that energy, why not too? Instead of keeping that energy, you'll probably see just a little bit more ease of play. Because in the psyche, we did what we came to do.
Every weekday from 3 to 5 on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Midwest Bank is now hiring in Lincoln. They have multiple banking positions open and are looking for dynamic individuals passionate about helping others and building relationships. With a family-friendly culture, competitive benefits, and unique perks, Midwest Bank is a great place to start a new career. Apply today at midwest.bank. Midwest Bank is an equal opportunity employer, member FDIC.
Ticket listeners know a dream team when they see one. At Applied Connective, we've been in the game for 20 years and have developed a team of world-class leaders in all things IT. From cybersecurity and Microsoft products to physical security, audio-video, infrastructure, business phone systems, and anything in between. We'll help you leverage technology to become your most secure, efficient, and profitable. Head to our website to check out real reviews and testimonials and sign up for a free tech consultation. We can show you where you might be vulnerable, inefficient, or overspending. It's a game changer, and it's totally free. Claim yours right now at appliedconnective.com.
Your possibilities are endless at Doane University. Discovering your life's passion is easier with options, and that's what Doane offers students. Rooted in liberal arts, you can choose from undergraduate and graduate programs, all delivering real-world experience. At Doane, we take a personal approach to education, giving you the guidance you need to own your future. It's not just our innovative learning, it's the feeling of being surrounded by possibilities that makes you different. Apply today at doane.edu/apply.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Copple Chevrolet GMC, and they're having the biggest hail sale they've ever had. A huge opportunity is at your front door right now. Some of these cars we're fixing, some we're not, and some it's totally up to you. New Sierra starting at $15,000 off list. New Canyons at $8,500 off list. New body styles on the Acadias, $3,000 off list. You need to hurry as there's going to be a lot of people heading to Louisville. Check us out at copplecars.com. Stock numbers G121492, G187747, and G196599.
Life changes, and sometimes that means changing where you call home. Whether you're downsizing, growing your family, relocating, or facing tough times, you shouldn't navigate it alone. I'm Laura Bonta-Bush with Woods Bros Realty, and I'm here to guide you with all your real estate needs. As wife of football coach Bill Bush, I understand the importance of teamwork and making sure you are supported every step of the way with honesty, integrity, and compassion. If you're looking for a game plan to buy or sell your home, text the word HOME to 402-534-1919. That's HOME to 402-534-1919.
Back to What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Powered by the Teammates Mentoring Program.
All right, welcome back in. What's Brewing with Chancellor Brewington. Got him on the LO VIP line where they understand the importance of exceptional service with a local heart. Chancellor Brewington, we're going to talk football, but a little bit of flag football here. I'll let you lead the conversation. Or maybe we lost Chancellor Brewington.
My bad. I was on mute. It happens sometimes. But so Justin Jefferson just made an announcement. I believe he had a unanimous all 32 owners mark check off on it or something like that, to where he's able to play in the Olympic, or he's playing for the United States in the Olympic flag football games in in Los Angeles, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's I think it's a big step, because if Justin Jefferson is coming into the game, then you can almost guarantee that the full roster is going to be filled with NFL players. Just to be honest with you, like,
Yeah, you
and
got the cool guy.
Yeah, and it's in 2028. Like, there's so much time, and it would be something fun to look forward to probably in the off season. And I think a lot of guys will entertain it at least and think about it, because I'm sure there's already group chats going on with guys in the league. Like, did you see this? Like, is he crazy for this? But I'm sure there'll be another receiver who this type of game, is attractive to, because you're going to get the ball and nobody's going to tackle you. And so you're probably not going to see Cameron Jordan or JJ or TJ Watt or, Myles Garrett go say he wants to play in it. But I'm sure these skill players, I mean, this is something probably super intriguing. And then, I mean, to win gold at something, you got, baseball at one point, they had the, kind of like their Olympic versions. They kind of have their.
But the U.S. was bullying people out there, so it couldn't happen anymore.
And then they have I forget the games that they have. It's not Olympic, but it's
breakdancing.
No, for baseball.
I'm so confused.
It's
softball.
No. It's for baseball, but it's not Olympic. It's
cricket.
It's like it. No, it's baseball.
I don't know what you're even asking anymore.
No, so baseball. It's not Olympic, but each city. Each country has representation. So like Puerto Rico has a team, and they call it something. Like Canada has a team, U.S. has a team, Puerto Rico has a team. A couple of my buddies have played in it. For the countries that they've grown up in, but it's not Olympic. But it's like a worldwide. It's almost like a World Cup for baseball.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
I forget the name of it, but I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, football really has nothing like it, and it's because obviously, like, we're just a lot better than everyone else at it, and I don't think it's really close. Just because nobody's really taking an interest. I mean, the word football in other countries doesn't mean football. So it'd kind of be hard to be good at that if you didn't even have like a real word for the game,
Yeah. I mean, it'd be crazy to see, like, if we really did just bring out our best football players and, year one where these other countries have to try to patch together. The advantage would be too much, obviously. The flag football would be interesting. If you're the NFL too, I'd imagine like you'd be super excited about this, because it's also a great way to get your brand more out there, because it is a hard thing to get the NFL viewership up in other countries, because just access wise, like a lot of them probably won't even have the opportunity to play football, and you're just less likely to become a fan if it's like that far away from you even being able to play it. But I will say, right, you put this on the Olympic stage, and even if it's not the same thing, and if you see like the kind of some of the styles of it, at least the basics of it, the NFL is already doing more and more of these overseas games. Like, you just keep pushing the idea of piquing the interest of at least trying to get people to watch a game, during the NFL season, or we'll even bring it to you in London and check it out. And, this one, I know it's in the US that we're hosting this next one, but also for the players. Like, I'd imagine for NFL players, it does suck that despite being the most popular sport in the US, you're one of the few pro athletes to not even have the opportunity to go get a Olympic medal in the sport you represent. So I think getting people to buy into it would be a little easier as well.
Yeah, I think I have an interesting take. I think, obviously flag football, there's so many just different rules, and like there's a rusher, and like your center can go out for a pass, and like there's just, or like the quarterback scramble, and like those type of rules, and the pitches. And so I'm just going to say this, like, it's just not going to be a walk in the park. I really don't think so. I'm just going to say that.
I mean, yeah. who's the competition?
I'm just gonna say I don't think it's gonna be just a walk in the park. I think you can scheme up some stuff and it can get you can use the rules to your advantage because it's not like traditional, just like regular football, you know?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
because it's not just like a track meet and you can just send Tyreek Hill. I mean, you can just send Tyreek Hill on a go.
I think that is exactly what we will do.
You actually can do that, but I think like just offensively, you can at least make it interesting. But yeah, if you get Tyreek Hill and like some of these real Blazers to play, and I mean, Justin Jefferson's a Blazer compared to probably everyone on the USA team right now. But no, it's going to be interesting, and maybe I'm completely wrong. Hopefully, I'm wrong.
I think at the very least, you're right that it will be interesting come that next Olympics. But that's going to wrap it up for us. I will talk to Brewington again on Thursday. Appreciate it as always. Early break. We'll talk to you guys at 6 a.m. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday night.